So Vilnius currently follows Alexander, but if I pop this merchant in, which gives me 3 envoys, gives me a little bit, and then Himiko can start to give me envoys as well. Oh, Macedon learns that politics is also battlefield. Oh, of course, I've now got 8 there because of containment. Oh, that's quite funny. I like that. International Space Agency. Oh, it's such a good one. Such a good one. Do I want scripture? I mean, that's giving me a little bit of production, to be fair. That's why I've kept it this long. Maybe public works, less important now. Let's, yes, just assume that's less important. International Space Agency, that's giving me another 300 science per turn. It's well worth having in. And Lovelace. I've already got computers, but she enables us to put down 1 more district in a city, which is really handy in most cities that have fully sort of utilised districts. We'll just keep her in the middle and keep her ready to go for when I need her. 0 envoys, putting 3 in, that'll take me immediately to 6 because, again, Alexander is Susa in there. Don't work harder, work smarter. That's the core of this. Look at this. Oh my word. Macedonia has had an amazing game. They own most of Europe at this rate. I mean, that's awesome. National Park number 3 now. That is looking pretty good. The next one is up here. I need to get rid of 2. Oh no, it's Petra City. Oh, we're going to have to get rid of one of the Petra improvements. You see? Maybe it wasn't such a good idea, eh? Never mind. Worth it though, because I can put another park there. Do I want an advanced government? This is quite an interesting question, because you start to lose tourism because of your different governments. I think I'd like democracy for now. I think I'm going to stick with it. So instead, we'll go for near future governance. I'm just going to work that one raw, unless I can... Yeah, actually, no, exploration. I was meaning to get colonial offices at some point. I kind of missed on that civic. I'm not going to use it, but I quite like having that sort of completionist aspect to it. Oh yeah, team trees. I forgot how well team trees was doing. Did I actually improve my religion? Yeah, I did. World Church all the way. That's good. I'm only getting 60 culture per turn from it. It's amazing how little it is sometimes. You really need a Byzantium game to get the full effect of that particular upgrade. Oh, I think Portugal are going to settle that tiny little city. I mean, I kind of had my eyes marked on that one, although I hadn't really claimed it, but I just assumed that everyone knew it was mine. I mean, I'll just wait for them to sort of, you know, lose it from loyalty and I'll go pick it up myself, but still, it's a little annoying. Really starting to crank out that tourism now. Alexander, I'm after you. He's still got 237 culture, actually. That's pretty impressive, but they've only got 3 great works, and I can't take any of them because I haven't got any more slots for that sort of thing. Never mind. In the meantime, you can see this random 3 city here. I think I'm doing a good job at sort of like surrounding it and hopefully taking it over. Is this cavalry going to be enough to take it? No, not quite. Next turn. Finally, another art museum. God, I've been waiting for one of these because I've got tons of stuff that I can, in theory, can theme. Right, themed. I themed all of the art museums I've got, okay? So that's good. Now all I need to do is theme just anything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm put religious art in. So these are all of the same ilk, I believe. Actually, no, I can't even move that one now. That's really annoying. But I've got 2. But these art museums don't have 24. And so if I go move that one across and then that one across and then move this 23, that should automatically theme it next time. So that's good. I've got portrait. I'm still buying artwork and it's still taking ages to unlock itself, so that is a little bit annoying. Here's one more national park, by the way. That's exciting and cool and new. Again, with containment, I'm putting 1 in Antananarivo, which of course is how you pronounce that one, and then Hong Kong, so I should get 2 more city-states on side. Yes, 3,200 culture, by the way. That's pretty nice. I think, Himiko, you need to go now down to Akkad. Let's just go and have a look down here. Oh, someone took Big Ben from me. I left a huge hole in my rainforest for that. Oh, damn. That's really mean. Okay, well, we'll just build this wonder instead then. But still, that's mean. Uh-oh. Agent didn't do very well. Oh, no, he did do well in Vilnius. Oh, wonderful. Well, there we go. Hopefully that city-state will never, ever be taken from me ever again. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 6 envoys in that now. Oh, dear. Shame to be you. Actually, hang on. What sort of alliance levels have we got? Level 1, level 2. I've got a level 2 alliance, which means, in theory, This city-state should have some crazy culture on it. 34 culture. Do I have the policy card at the moment? Do I have the policy card? No. Oh my goodness. Can I do it? Right, you know what? As useful and fun as scripture has been, this is my time to get rid of it now. I'm going to instead pick back up sports media, just because I want to see this in action. I want to see this in action. Hang on. Right, let's have a quick look. 51 culture per turn that district's giving me now. Oh, that's wonderful. Here we go. And it's mine. Woohoo! Liberate Congo? No, I don't think so. Apparently in 6 turns. Okay, right. Moksha I just brought over, but I'm going to just bring him to there. That's wonderful. And now I can go a granary. Ancient walls. Let's go watermill. And a sewer. And no god obelisk. I think medieval walls. Maybe some Renaissance walls. I think that's quite fun. There you go. Loyal now. Easy. So now I own every single great work in the game that has currently been produced. It's pretty cool. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. Cool. Well, the Hermitage is filling up. I've got nice amounts of tourism. 630 tourism coming from here. 1,429 total. Victory in 21 turns apparently, but I don't really believe that. I'm building the Estadio in my capital. That'll make everybody super happy. And after that point, you know what, the shopping mall, I'm just going to get that done, and then we're going to go for the spaceport, and I'm going to start in all earnest, in genuine all earnest. I'm going to start to try and build a rocket, boys. Let's go. See what we can do. See if we can get to space before I get a tourism victory. This is going to be a genuine interest of like, am I going to pull this off? 1, 2, 3, kasploosh. And that's both of those city-states stolen. And a thank you very much, 1,335 science per turn, which is good when I only have like 3 campuses. Actually, is this the time? Yeah, look at that. Quilla actually has very little loyalty. Very little loyalty. This is the time that I could be getting the cultists going, which is quite exciting. I've got landscape options. I've got musicians. Actually, I get loads of stuff for my faith. My faith is actually super important at the moment. Let's do all that, and then I'll get a cultist or like 3 going, and then we'll see if we can just slowly whittle in at Portugal's people. Yeah, actually, that city would be a pretty cool one as well. And my boats went to explore, but honestly, I think I'm going to get these guys back. Where does this one go? That one went to there. I had a third boat somewhere. Anyone spot it? It's probably at the bottom of the sea right now. No, it's here. Good. Perfect. There it is. Everyone's favourite wonder with a car park next to the Taj Mahal, next to a lovely hermitage over on the river there. I've got little cute, tiny little farms with thatched roofs. Oh, it's so cute. But that's +2 amenities in all of my cities. Every single one. Bang. That's awesome. Oh, and Hercules is dead. That's sad, until you realise that he's probably immortal. Insufficient faith to recall. I'll do that next turn. Perfect. What on earth is going on here? That's a bit weird. Some sort of graphical glitch going on there. Unless, is this some sort of... Is this a project I'm doing? Is this because I'm doing Carnival? Which city is this one in? Manas, no. I think that's a graphical glitch, and it's a very strange one at that. I just saw there was like a stream of water heading across this city. Who knows? Maybe my game is about to crash. That's maybe what it's trying to tell me. Flat Earther. I love it. Wants to block humankind from circumnavigating the globe or going into space. Oh, India. Oh, I love that. That's literally my favourite thing. Oh, I just saw a wonder being built there. Hang on. Where was that? It was over here. 8 turns. How quickly was I doing it? 3. Okay, good. I'm going to win that one, but still. Oh, you never like to see that. You never like to see that. I realised I hadn't built the sanctuary in this last city. So look at these yields. This is a pantanal and a half. Oh, yes. What a set of tiles. No wonder it's being worked on all sides. Don't mind me, Portugal. Just using cultists on you. Ready for the railroad? You ready? You ready? Here it is. Connecting up pretty much the whole of South America. Going round the mountains. Going through the mountains. Going round Hunza, all the way up Central America, up to my little things, and up the spine of America as well. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, yes. I'm even going to start building some railroads on these little islands there for no reason whatsoever. It's wonderful. I'm very pleased, very glad at what I've done today. This has been a good use of my time. He says, trying to make himself feel better about essentially the vast amounts of time that he spends just doing this all day. Oh no. As fun as it is, I don't need collective activism anymore because I've already hit the culture peak, so I'll just get rid of that. It's a shame. I love that card. And containment, I do need to keep that one just in case, but let's quickly pick up, where is it? Got e-commerce, satellite broadcast, missile banking, heritage tourism, it's all fine. Online communities, there we go. Right, so the tourism is now going to be pressed up a little bit against the people that I am sending trade routes to, which is quite a few of them. We've got Brazil, we've got America, we've got Congo. That's it. That's it for now. I guess I thought I'd someone to France. Had I not? No, France. It's down here. Don't know why I didn't see that. Like, there's one to Zulu. We're starting to trade with everybody now. I love that. My artist is over here in the Amazon. I need him over in Panama, but it's like whoop up the railroad and bam. That is another themed art museum. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 9. What? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't count. I've got 10. Oh my god, put it away before someone gets hurt. My brain, probably. I totally ruined the biosphere placement in my capital. That was a silly mistake. So it's going to have to be Manassas that does it. Which I should be able to do pretty easily. Hang on, let's just... For once I need to actually put some of these down so I don't forget what I'm doing. There we go, that'll do. How much loyalty has it got? 58, so it needs to hit 6 times. 1, 2, 3, and then another 3 in the next few turns after that. Good. I can never remember how to pronounce this wonder, so we're going to call it the city-state wonder. It should give me a lot more diplomatic favour now, which I'm hoping will come in very handy later. I'm losing a lot of diplomatic favour to carbon emissions penalties, which is a little bit of a problem. I'm hoping that will go away in a second. Oh, Mons and Michael. Or Michelle, I should say. I forgot about that one. I mean, I'm just building all this stuff. Again, I always do this. I build loads of stuff and I'm like, huh? When did that happen? It's like, Ryan, it's exactly where you left it. Like, why are you so surprised about this? Very strange. But that's 2 more wonders. Combined arms, venture politics. Oh, a day in the world of Brazil. Oh, it's an enemy caravel. Kasploosh. And it's dead in 1 turn. Don't you dare interrupt my seaports. Oh, what? Oh, this city now is loyal, apparently. Ah. Boo. Anyway, we'll just finish these cultists off. That's 2 relics. Now, relics are good fun. I believe St. Basil's Cathedral can host those sort of relics, but we'll quickly bring them over just to double check. We'll go bump bump. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that. 64 tourism now coming from that city. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so we can do more. More of these are good. I think I'm building Cristo Redentor. Yes, I am. So that's perfect. Recruiting followers from this city now. Oh, and some uranium in the desert. I'm just going to nab that quickly. I thank you. Oh, boring. Come on. You want to join? Join me. Join me. Spaceport. Okay, that means that... Oh, Earth satellite in 2 turns? Really? That seems very fast. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. 2 turns. Done. Very nice indeed. 50 loyalty in this city, so that should be 40, 30, 20, 10, 0, or like a tiny bit, -4. Oh yeah, look at that. Tasty stuff. Just need to get my army ready to just sort of pop across and deal the final blow to it. Oh, Singing Worm, I think he just killed one of my cultists. Again, that's never a huge problem when that happens, because you do get relics from them. I mean, that's quite fun. I'll have to see if I can just sort of flip it quickly. Quilla, oh, look, annoyingly, the defensive strength has gone up a bit, which is a little bit frustrating, but never mind. Rio is now 25 pop. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Tasty. Just picked up the Joy of Toys. Here's the satellite. So I'm finding everything that was in Russia. Go, Space Dong! Go! Thrust yourself into space and reveal the world to me. Ah, intriguing. Actually, there are some city-states here. Kabul, Preslav, this one. Okay, Rapanui. Actually, that one's pretty cool. However, Hattusa. Is Hattusa the one that gives me science from... nope, that's not the one. I'm looking for one that gives me science from Great Works. don't think that one's in the game yet. Midler? No, that's not it. I can never remember. Oh, Anashan. Here we go. It's over here. It was over there the whole time. Damn, I've already got one endpoint with it. I'm an idiot. Okay, now that one would be brilliant if I can pick it up because I've got so many great works. Like when you actually look at it. Oh, massive. 14 turns on the old biosphere. Come on, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. In the meantime, my capital, because it's kind of got nothing better to do really. Why don't you go for the moon landing? Nice. Oh, my culture is massively spiraling now. Got 1,859 of the stuff, and I'm beginning to leech into everyone. Now, Alexander is by far the culture leader. Interestingly, if I killed him, if I took him out of the game, which would be quite tricky to do because he's got a lot of cities, but if I took him out of the game, I'd lose 16 followers, so I'd go down to 145, but this would flip to 192, so I'd actually be way closer to winning if Alex wasn't in the game. I mean, you can see here he started obviously in Macedonia and Greece and has taken Turkey, and where Phoenicia, Dido was, has been wiped out of the game actually, so he's made it harder for me to win this. Has settled all the way up until Russia, and then sort of through. Yeah, interesting one. Bolshoi, Ballet. I think this gives me 2-3 civics, which is always fun when you're actually researching future civic. I mean, who knows what it's going to give me? Probably some random government somewhere, which is pretty good. Why is this on fire? Next to my railroad. My railroad looks like it's more of a roller coaster. I mean, that's pretty weird. Just passing by Portugal. Those are cultists rather than troops. Okay, that was a load of stuff. Friendship, yep. Good. I think I had an economic alliance with these guys, didn't I? So that's fun. And then if I don't get a cultural alliance with the Congo, how's their loyalty looking? Pretty decent. Okay, never mind. It was a fleeting hope. So 3 landscapes and 3 portraits. I have to look at this every time and work out where the hell I'm going to put everything. I think actually I can do 1, 2, 3 in these cities, so that's good. I just have to double check I can theme the new one. No, like, see, that would have been a bad idea, but that is like 1, 2, 3, and now as this person goes round, I can just automatically theme all of these cities. So that's good. Portrait wise, I think I've got one in Belém. So Campo Grande was the other city, so off you go. 1 attack, 2 attacks, and 3 attacks. This city is mine. Hooray! Keeping it is fun. Here we go. And Shan, I'm going to pick that one up, and then I've got one more envoy. I'm just seeing if I can sneak in anything just to be really annoying on anybody else. Actually, Nikaguna would be pretty decent to do. Great, that should give me tons of science if I have a look at that. 99 science, that's not as much as I hoped it would be. Never mind, I guess it's all relics are giving me stuff and writing's giving me stuff, and I mean it's all good, but it could be better. Oh no, not partisans. Oh, don't do that. Actually, they can't pillage my traders. That is a cool thing. So that's good, I guess. But the fact that there's no one here is a bit worrying. Where's my what? Where? I need to get Hercules in. Hercules was of the day. Also, Cristo Redentor. So all of those relics I've got, which are being powered by St. Basil's Cathedral, none of those get religious blocked because I have got the massive Jesus in my land, and his arms spread wide the enemy defences. And in I swoop. Okay, there he is. 88 strength. Is he going to be enough to clobber? Not quite, but I mean it does some damage. That's decent. You might be asking, why is Ursa not using rock bands? Well, I'm kind of just enjoying the chill game. Like, I'm not really pressing for any sort of crazy victory. Like, I know I'm winning the science victory. I'm the only person anywhere near space. I've got 62 techs versus 48 techs. Score-wise, I mean, it's quite clearly I'm winning. Yeah, I'm just relaxed. This is such a chill game for me. Just, you know, taking over large chunks of the world risk style. Like, I own South America, so risk means that I'm getting all of the troops per turn. Oh, wonderful. I've got some influence into North America, so America couldn't have done it. Maybe I should have filled the map up a little bit more. I just thought 12 people on this map would be fine, but it's such a big map. I guess any huge map is quite huge, to be fair. There's the moon landing. That gives me a huge culture bomb, which is about as pointless as you can get for me, because I'm already culturing 1 turn future civic, so that's all good. I've already unlocked nanotech, but I do need to go through and unlock right all the way through to here. So yeah, we need to do a bit of sciencing. That is a technical term, by the way, doing a bit of sciencing. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm starting to build a railroad in Africa now. I settled in Africa and I'm building a railroad in it. This seems a very, very British thing to do. I don't know. Oh, Portugal have nows. Oh, are they going to build in my land? I've never seen the AI actually do that. What were they called? Vittorias? Vittorias? Something like that. As I said, I've never seen the AI actually manage to pull that off. Oh, an aid request. Yeah, we'll join in with those two. Why not? I think we can probably contribute quite a lot to the world aid program. How's diplomatically people doing? I'm in second on 6 points and I've barely looked at it. I mean, that's pretty bad. Alex has got 1 capital. Religion-wise, I just got team trees in my own empire. Unfortunately, the charitable initiative hasn't spread beyond my own borders, but that's fine. The Amazon's quite a Brazilian thing, so we can't expect everybody to just sort of follow it. Actually, this will rush through the biosphere. Let's do that.
Under our feet.
So, if I build improvements, my tourism goes up massively now. These are all worth 10 tourism for every eco-improvement. So wind farms, solar panels, offshore wind farms, I think even geothermal fissures and the geothermal plants give 10 tourism. I think if you've got a dam and you've got a hydroelectric plant, it gives even more. Like, it's a crazy, crazy good ratio. Let me just see. I haven't found offshore wind turbines yet, so this is all the onshore stuff is the only things I can do. So, like, in cities like this, putting builders up over here is going to be good. I think Australia would probably be a pretty decent place to be putting solar panels and things over here as well. But really, I'm kind of just waiting for... when we have the ability to put offshore stuff on, because I have a huge coastline, and that is a lot of stuff that we can do. Hey, it flipped. Oh, finally. I've been waiting to flip this city for ages. Right. Kabam. Oh no, this is a Kabam ship. Good. 1, 2, 3 attacks. Good. We've got the ironclads ready to go. I've got a Beowulf who's ready to go as well. There's a Portuguese now there, but we're just going to ignore that one, and hopefully all will be well. Oh, Liang. I might just put her down in a fun city, like somewhere that needs fisheries. Oh, this city over here. Let's go and stick her down here. Let's get some cool fisheries. Like, I'm getting so many governors. It's like, I don't know what to do with them anymore. There we are. In you go, Beowulf. Woohoo! Did we liberate it? Of course not. We keep it. I'm not letting the Portuguese keep these cities. Oh, these are all on 0. Does that mean the Statue of Liberty's here? It does. It does mean the Statue of Liberty has been built. That's a little concerning just from the diplomatic consequences, but actually it's good that Portugal got it and nobody else, because I think other people are in a much better position than Portugal to do that win. We're in the future era, apparently, but that's good. Beowulf's gone. We knew that. That's fine. Goddard will speed up the rocket size. I really am treading a line between 2 different places here. And Korolev will boost things even more, but he's really expensive, so we'll kind of avoid him. Atomic era. We're only in the industrial era. That's the ridiculously stupid thing about this whole thing. 4 turns, and I'm 132 era score above my target. Nice. There is the Sydney Opera House in my capital. I had an extra charge of my engineer, so I was like, what could I build? And I thought, oh, just to really give the competing priorities, I'll build a culture building whilst I'm putting science things down as well. I like to play this double game. I like to feel like I'm going to win, no matter what the AI does. Hang on, Sydney Opera House. Here we go. And now I can start funneling in more great works of music. 48 tourism into my capital. Oh yeah, 2 turns to the Mars colony. That's nice. There's smart materials. Perfect, we found it. Oh, Shaka just joined the Void Singers. I mean, better late than never. I like it. I'm just having a look now to see if anyone else has actually bothered to expand beyond their borders. The problem is it's still really early in the game for Deity AI. They're still settling, but they're not really doing much to get out there. There's lots of islands. I was kind of hoping Korea might, for instance, go and settle on these islands down here. India's actually they've started stretching their legs. India, that's cool. I mean, India have probably done the best out of everybody in terms of their science game. 67 techs for me, 49 for Macedonia, 49 for Korea, 47 for India. So no, Macedonia and Korea are holding their own. Fair play. Creates a battleship with that admiral. I don't need that. That's great, but I'm just going to leave you there for now. Industrial era ends in 2 turns. I don't know if we're actually going to leave the industrial era. There's the Mars colony. It's just about to shoot into space, powered by Pingala and also Goddard, who is powering it up with 20% extra charges. Rio is super happy. 324 production per turn. There's a lot of stuff going on in my capital right now. It is a rocket building superpower, and I love it. And there it is. There goes the Mars dong, the big red dong. It's even got a little button on the end. We won't talk about that.
You can never.
Exciting. 2 turns. Yeah, it's debatable as to whether we will actually leave this age. Annoyingly, got 1 turn before I can actually start building smart materials. Oh, that's awkward. What's my capital going to do in that time? What could it do? Trading? Guess I'll just trade with people. I'll build an aerodrome. Sure, why not? 1 turn. Pretty much all of my cities right now are just building either Copacabanas or doing carnivals. Like carnival. Oh, 2 carbon recaptures. Okay, so I am splitting it a little bit, but the carnivals are just giving me all kinds of great people points, and I love it. Industrial era ends in 1 turn. Oh no, an alliance has expired with Korea. Get back here, you. You're 57 friendly with me. You know you love it. Absorb a city-state into my empire. It's tempting, but I think at this point, I'd rather just keep them independent. How long will it take? Exoplanet. 4 turns. Oh yeah, there's no way I'll be finishing this. No way on Earth. She's just gone down to 3 turns with that trade route I've just sent out of this capital. So, I mean, 3 turns. What's the production like? 372. Oh, that's not bad, is it? Yeah. It's gonna happen, isn't it? Congo is seeking a science victory. Are they now? Well, that's intriguing. Where are your spaceports? You don't know what a spaceport is? Oh, well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? The world enters the modern era, and I think this means that, in theory, I can get a golden age called Wish You Were Here. I think that appears in the modern age, but I always forget. I might be 1 age ahead of where I actually am. It's turn 112. It's normally after turn 200 that one appears. No, it's the one after. Oh, for goodness sake, it's Atomic Age. Never mind. Let's go for... Should we go for Reform the Coinage? Let's do that again. Why not? I'm just going to really annoy America by just going kaploop like this and stealing Cahokia. Oh, yeah. And let's put the sewer in it just to annoy them. 113 strength as well. And Boston. Oh no, Boston, you appear to have fallen away. I'm just going to bring my very large navy towards you. Dear oh dear, Boston, that's atrocious. Let me just suspiciously help that on with some cultists. There we go. It's a culture victory. I mean, that wasn't really a surprise, was it? But, I mean, let's have a quick look at the scores. Oh, I just got under Caesar. Oh, come on. Maybe that's my own speed. This is the problem I find with the score tree. The faster you do it, the smaller the score you get. That's not how it should work. The slower you play, surely the less score you get. Ugh, never mind. Cities captured. I think I was up to 5. Cities founded. Look how far ahead. This was disappointing. The map was really empty. I don't know why the AI didn't settle more. I really wish it did. Like, I don't want to say the AI is too easy, but it really is. I mean, I know... Okay, right, let's just clarify this. This is my science, by the way. I know this game was a particularly generous game to Brazil, okay? I'm not taking that away from it, but I just can't help but think that the AI could be better. But never mind. There is the units killed, units lost. Did I actually lose any all game? Yes, I did. 1, 2, 3 units lost. That's not bad. Total religions founded. I got Stonehenge. Very nice. It's very rare I go for Stonehenge, but I enjoyed the Stonehenge rush. It was quite fun, actually. It was really fun. Might have to do that again sometime. Right, let's do a bit of the debrief. First of all, we're going to do some voting. I'm going to vote. I've got loads, actually. I'm going to force through some votes now. I think I would like some diplomatic points, so we'll vote for myself on this one. Hang on, who's got the most? Portugal. Portugal can put that many votes, so we're going to have to put all 15 in. Oh, that's really annoying. Never mind. World's Fair we're easily going to win because of our carnivals if we were continuing on that one. We'll go for double admirals. Let's vote on admirals just to make sure nobody's doing anything too bad on that. And then faith, just put some votes in. Hopefully, what normally happens is the AI never puts anything else than the votes on the person getting the diplomatic score. So normally you can force through some cool stuff depending on which way the wind swing. They went gold, no great scientists. I won that. Okay, so I only actually won one thing. I think I got 3 points from it though, yeah. But anyway, here's for tourism. You can see I was actually taking pretty evenly from everybody, apart from India. I didn't have much from India. I think I was lacking a trade route with them, as there was Arabia and Korea and China. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Had I wanted to speed up that victory, I could easily have settled. Oh, I actually used these cities. For goodness sake, I had all these cities. I could have gone 1 trade, 2 trades, 3 trades. I don't actually know if I could have traded with China because they don't have any coastal cities and we don't have any harbours either, which is a strange one. So I would have had to have traded with India or Korea for long enough to open a trade hub and then send the connection on from there. So, I mean, that would have been a little fiddly, but never mind. Let me just show you the old railroad because I'm quite proud of what I did again this game. But you can see I actually built over to the coast just in case I needed to rush things on the rocket port. But then I realised that I'd bought the Royal Society instead, so that was totally pointless. But never mind, I built all the way around South America. 175 results of railroad. I built into Cuba and Jamaica. I did all this. Built up the spine. I even built some railroad in Africa, which I'm pretty proud of. I didn't get around to building in Australia. Because let's face it, Australia has no infrastructure. Am I right? Ha ha! I've never been to Australia. That is an unfounded statement. I don't know what's going on. Please ignore me. Science-wise, I was just about to get the exoplanet in 1 turn, and I'd already unlocked the tech to rush it, so it would have been about 10 turns for me to get that science victory there or thereabouts. I mean, score easily. Religion, no one was winning. You can see I actually did manage to spread my own religion to these sort of areas. Very similar Eastern Orthodoxy and the butterfly in colour. Very annoying that. I wish it was a little bit different, but what you gonna do? Here's the tourism. You can see, look, I've got a lot of tiles. I mean, my capital is generating a lot. The Old God Obelisk, Great Works. This is all basically just tourism from my, I mean, that's, this is the thing, right? So the theatre square is giving me 18, the Holy Site's giving me 11, Government Plaza's 12, St. Basil's Cathedral is 12. I built that much later into the game, and that's almost built as much as my theatre square. That's nuts. And you can actually see into other little cities. Look, I do have tourism coming. Yeah, look at 19 tourism per turn from a geothermal fissure. That's awesome. 19 per turn. If I compare that to an actual, hang on, I put some in Australia, an actual improvement designed to get tourism. Seaside Resorts getting 18, that's getting 15. So they're worth like seaside resorts. I mean, seaside resorts I think are always better, especially if you have Cristo Redentor, which I did somewhere in over here. He doubles, I think, the tourism from those improvements. So that's all awesome. Looking at the greatest cities, you can see I was doing pretty well. Rio is by far the greatest city in the world. Manaus is doing well. Belém, I don't know why that's a capital M there. That's strange. Sao Paulo again is doing it. Brasilia. In fact, actually, when you look at my empire, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the top 10, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the top 20. I was doing very good. Where were the other best cities? Lisbon, Dion, and Mbanza Congo. Okay, so Lisbon, this city was pretty good. It's a 21 pop city with some coastal pyramids. I mean, that's pretty good, to be fair. In Mbanza Congo, I mean, again, you can see the great libraries there. It's got 17 pop. It's a pretty cool city. Was it Pella? I think it was Pella, wasn't it, that was doing well? No, Dion. Dion is way better, this city. Oh, yeah, there's Oxford. Oh, it's got Oxford. Oh, well, it's a shite city then. We don't want to talk about that. We'll just... If I had a nuke. And finally, let's look at the map history. This is the most fun thing. Hang on, we're going to just put this on nice and slow. And let's just watch the map unfold. This is the best mod in the world. I love it. I love it so much. You really should. I mean, I think it adds, they reckoned on like a late game, like turn 350, 400, it might add like a second per turn onto the loading. But quite frankly, when you have this beauty, then why would you not? It kind of looks like a huge game of Catan or something, doesn't it? It's so pretty. I love the way that the Amazon is kind of created in this game. It's awesome. It's really, really cool. So there we go. It was turn 59 or 60 or when, yeah, 62 is when I founded my first city. I mean, you can see I just went blah, 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 and they all appear very shortly after I've done that. So I've got 3 cities set up, and then 4, 5, Oracle, 6, Belém. Stonehenge, that's when I get my religion, so I start to spread my religion around. This is when I get monumentality as well. After this point, so one bomb, you can see I'm starting to really settle now. Natal, I think I then move up the spine of Mexico with my next few settles as that goes down. Yeah, there's one there. I lose a settler at some point to Barbs, and that slows me down a little bit. Kilburg got built. That's really annoying. I was really looking to do that. Mabola captured. Look, you can see now I'm starting to explore the world. Settling the Caribbean over here. That was quite a... This is where the map gets really confusing as it kind of stretches and expands as I explore the world. I'm starting to settle this alignment. Look, there's the little hub in the Pacific as I start to settle across towards Australia. Yeah, there we go. There's Australian settlements there. You can see I'm just building tons and tons of wonders in South America. Look at my borders compared to everyone else, by the way. Big Ben. I wonder where that was. Maracana, St. Michel. I have liberated Africa here as well. I mean, this is... I love it. I love it so much. This is just the best mod. And this is the world at the end. I just... Oh, what a game. What a game. Anyway, come over to Discord. Remember to come and grab the save file. I want to see what you guys do with it. It's actually genuinely a really good fun map. If you want to play with some insanely crazy adjacencies, you can do way better than plus 17 if you try. I took my... I mean, if you really wanted to, you could just go bomb, 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 and surround it, absolutely surround a theatre square with street carnivals, and you would have insane adjacency. I think, what's the max, actually? It would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 6, 7, 8, it's a 21, I think, would be the maximum adjacency you could get on one of those. It's possible. Come do it. Come join me. See you later. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trafford Askby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, and Kroger Brand Trail Mix for all of your support on Patreon. Thank you very much.